Hello grip community and all my grip friends, Mighty Joe here. Today I'm going to do a review on a new company out of South Korea, and it's called Manus Grip. Let me tell you a little bit about the company and the two guys that founded it, and then I'll get right into some of their products, specifically their new line of torsion spring hand grippers called the Animal Hunter series, which I'll get into that in a minute. Manus Grip was founded last year, 2011, on July 1st by a couple of guys. I hope I pronounced their name right. The CEO of the company is Jae Young Im, and the co-founder is Soon Min Bae. And over the last couple of weeks, I've been in close contact through email with Soon Min, and I've been nothing but impressed with our relationship so far on his products. Want me to do a review for him, which I was more than happy to do. But super nice guy, very knowledgeable. He's relatively new to grip. He's very experienced at arm wrestling, been arm wrestling for quite some time. But they started this company and they specialize in grip products. We'll go over the grippers. They got the Manus Grips, which some people might be more familiar with, like the Fat Grips, the Grip Force. They got their own line, which I'm going to do a whole separate review on them, but I just wanted you to see the Manus Grips right here. But I'm going to do a whole nother review on that. Today I'm going to talk about the hand grippers. Okay. Before we get into the hand grippers, one interesting thing I found, I was asking Soon Min about the word Manus, and I asked him if it had any significant or special meaning, because you gotta admit it is kind of unusual and unique, and come to find out it is. It's Latin for grip or hands. So you got Manus Grip, which could be hand grip, hand strength. So I found that pretty interesting. Okay, the other day I got a package in the mail. It had the two hand grippers that are currently available, a setting card, which I'll go over that separately, and it had the Manus Grips in it. Okay, these grippers, there's 5 levels of grippers they're going to offer. There's only 2 available now, and it's the Chimpanzee and the Orangutan. The other levels are the Monkey and the Gorilla and King Kong. They'll be available in late March. Okay, let's get right into the features of the grippers and how they're identified and all the good stuff. First, let me get into the package it comes in. It's very nicely packed. I mean, it don't get any nicer in this package. And then on the back of it, it's got all the levels of gripper. And if you'll notice, there's different colors, which is identified by a colored band. But you open this package, they're real easy to get out. You just slide it out. It's got this is like thick foam with like a black velvet covering, super nice. You simply just push on the torsion spring and then pull it out of its little cover. So, best packaging I've seen. Then these handles, it's got this heat shrinkable vinyl plastic on them. It's to protect them. And there's a little opening at the end of each handle where I haven't taken this one off. I did on the Chimpanzee gripper so I could measure the specs and review the gripper myself. That's how that stuff comes off. Real easy. I thought it was real neat. That's a nice way to protect the handles during shipping, or if you just wanted to collect them. They'd never get dirt on them or moisture or anything like that. So the stuff comes right off. just like that. Okay, they're aluminum handles, standard length 3 3/4 of an inch. The diameter is slightly smaller than 3/4 of an inch. It's 0.729, and it's high quality aluminum. And this knurling, he calls it Olympic grade knurling. Let me get a close up here. It's the best way I can explain it is the diamonds in the knurling, the little diamond shapes, are larger. Not necessarily more pointed at the top, but the individual diamonds are larger than, say, if you took a Captain's Crush and you compared them. Here they are. The bottom is the Captain's Crush knurling, and the top is the Animal Hunter knurling. Okay? I really like the knurling myself. I would call it like medium aggressiveness. It's not sharp, but due to the size of these individual diamonds, it feels real good in the hand. Okay, each gripper, now this is the Orangutan. They got a colored band on one handle, and like the Orangutan is brown. The Chimpanzee here is green. It's got a green band. Okay, the opposite handle is the one that goes in your palm. In other words, the one with the band on it goes to the finger side. The opposite one is always that's where the dog leg side of the spring goes in the handle. So there's that. There's an overall shot of the gripper. You can see that this handle here is the dog leg side, and then the one with the band goes on it would be like this. It would go in your hand like that. So the other way they identify them, by the way, the three that ain't come out yet, the monkey, which will be level 1, is yellow. Level 4 will be the gorilla. It'll be gray, and then the highest level, 5, is red. It's King Kong. And them 3 are supposed to be available in March sometime. Can't wait to get a hold of them either. Okay, another way that you identify these grippers, not only by the color band, but by the end of the handles. On the end of one handle, it has the company logo, which is Manus. These are laser engraved, super nice engraving. Okay, and then the other handle has the level or the name of the animal on it, which in this case is the chimpanzee. Just real nice engraving. Okay, here's the chimpanzee. Let's see. I'm sorry, here's the orangutan. See, it says Manus on one. Orangutan on the other. The engraving's just laser sharp. It's really nice. Okay, these springs are made out of what they call travalent chromium. It's a type of plating that goes on these springs. Real nice, smooth. They don't squeak. I didn't hear any squeaking or nothing like that. They're nice and smooth, no creaking. The next thing is the spread. This first batch of grippers is what they call a narrow spread. And I measured them. They're about 62 millimeters. A credit card is like 54 millimeters. So they're just a hair wider than credit card width. The mounting depth on both of these I measured, they was both a 1/16 from the top of the handle to the bottom of the torsion spring. So they're quite a deep set, but they are consistent, at least with these two. They both was a 1/16 of an inch. See, the